Welcome to another edition of Scoreboard. I'm Carlos Rodriguez. He's Coach Peter Wagner, and these are our special guests, the unified swim teams from Southwest and Southwest Legacy. Hi, welcome.
What's going on, guys?
Good.
So introduce yourselves. Anthony, you start.
I'm Anthony. I'm unified basketball and swim and track.
There you go. Good. Hand it over to.
My name is Sonny Diaz. I prepare for there's a sort of swim from a faster from there's a swim game.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Brian Bella. I do basketball, swim, and track.
Awesome. She's got hers.
My name is Phoebe, and I'm from Southwest High School.
All right, cool. Welcome to the
And she
show.
also plays basketball
Yes.
at Southwest High School. Yep.
Yes, exciting week to have them. They're going to compete this week. We'll get to that here in a bit. But, Coach, this week, middle school kicked off their athletics.
a really exciting week last week.
Oh, yes, that's it.
You know what I mean? We start off with, we talked about last week, starting off football season.
Yes.
2 big wins. The
Absolutely.
Titans got a big shutout win against Jefferson.
Mhm.
Excited about that. Eli Sanchez had a big game, had a bunch of sacks, and James Ross, as expected, had a big game as well.
Yes.
Big offensive line, and just a great team win. Great way to get the year started, and big game this week against League, the home opener at Legacy. So
yes.
excited about that, and excited to see the Titans come home and get another victory before it's in a 9-team district. This is the last game before before they all start really counting.
Yes,
So
exactly.
so good luck to the Titans, and then had a huge game last week down at Frazier Field.
Yes.
The Dragons got a big win. Exciting game, you know
Yes,
what I mean?
very, yes.
Yeah, and so the Dragons were down a lot of the game, but showed a lot of grit, a lot of character, got a big interception. Big game by Dorian Moxley. Really dealt with a lot of adversity. Rico, our quarterback, the quarterback for the Dragons, went down in the first quarter, and Julius,
early injury,
went down with a sprained ankle, and so Julius Castillo, the backup, came in, did a good job leading the way. Defense made some big plays. Coach Franco made some big calls. Went for two to tie it up, and then. As Coach Molina said, little fat left, kick left to put it in the end zone, and then they tie the game up. It's 22-21, and with about a minute left,
Something
I think
like
that they tied. That they Dorian had a big run to have a chance to tie it, and Coach Franco said, "Forget it," rolled the dice and went for two, and again ran fat left, kick left into the end zone for a touchdown. So. 23-22 Dragons on a big way to start the year.
Yes.
Young team, but what was awesome was that they dealt with that adversity. Coach Franco talked
fighting.
a lot about the fourth quarter mentality, bar none, that kind of stuff that's been going on for at least about 20 years around here. So
Yes.
Great job by them. Big win. Got a big game coming up. They travel to Lockhart on Friday with a new coach, new group. Go get some barbecue
barbecue.
Get some barbecue and enjoy a game in Lockhart, Texas. And so excited about them. All the JV teams got big wins, both at Legacy and Southwest. So excited about that. And then on the volleyball front, we had the Southwest ISD volleyball tournament, and really a lot of really cool stories with this one. It was a really great week at Southwest ISD last week, and that the Legacy Titans came in and they won the silver bracket.
Yes.
So they won that. But I think what might be even a bigger story than that is that they beat Harlandale in the tournament, and they beat Jay. Both teams are. I know Harlandale. I think they took a loss earlier this season to Harlandale, but getting those two wins against district opponents when they're really fighting to earn that first volleyball playoff spot in school history. I think that might be bigger than the silver bracket victory.
Oh, yes.
Because a lot of confidence. They played MacArthur last night, which is probably the best team in the district.
Okay.
Struggled the first game, and then we're right there 23-23 in the second game and stuff like that. So looking forward for a really neat season
Yes.
from the Titans in volleyball. And then the Dragons had another they made it to the gold bracket. The neat thing about them making it to the gold bracket is they took a loss, a very disappointing loss on Tuesday last week to Jay, and then came back on Friday and beat Jay.
Oh,
And
that's
you know,
awesome.
another young team got their stars are one senior, a junior, and then freshmen and sophomores,
Yes.
like we've talked about. So some inconsistency, but getting that win against Jay, making the gold bracket, and then they took a close loss to Lee, and then got a win in the in that bronze medal game. So third place in our tournament was really neat.
Yeah.
And everything. And then in cross country, went to Medina Valley, big meet, had a couple of big PRs,
Nice.
both at Southwest, and one of our and Aiden we had on the podcast
Yes,
last week, PR'd last week at
very
Medina
good.
Valley. And so, and then Fabian had another great race and everything. But Jaden also ran for Southwest, ran in the 17s.
Okay.
Last week. So as they start dropping, the times start dropping, it starts getting really
Yes.
interesting as they head into district. Unfortunately, with the rain and some of the construction, we're slated to host the Southwest cross country meet this week, but our course did not hold up to the rain.
Oh, no.
And so both cross country teams will travel to San Marcos this week for that. And then we got in tennis. The two undefeated teams continue.
Yeah.
Like I say in tennis, I think the Titans got South Sands, should be a victory.
Awesome.
And the Dragons continue their march towards, really, it comes down to who can beat MacArthur. If you can beat MacArthur, then you're playing. If we can both beat MacArthur like we did last year, then it'll be a third straight year of fire and armor for the district
Fire and
championship
armor.
in tennis. And so that'll be pretty cool. But very interesting developments going on in tennis. Excited about them. And then finally, as we start headed towards swimming and water polo.
Sure.
Water polo's got big games on Saturday.
Okay.
Continue their district district roundup. So I think the Dragons got Fox Tech, and the Titans got Highlands.
Okay.
Excited about that as we head towards next week's fire and armor matchup. Really, that is probably for the district championship.
Okay,
At least a start towards that. So, and water polo. So excited about those guys. But tonight is a big
Yes.
as we move forward. And before I move on to tonight, I want to give a big shout out to our middle school football teams. Southwest ISD went undefeated last night.
All right.
In the openers for Southwest for football. Scobie, McNair, McAuliffe, and Resnick all got big wins in 7th
job,
and 8th
y'all.
grade A's and B teams and everything. So really excited about football
Yes.
season. The volleyball season gets kicked off on Thursday for middle schools.
Nice.
So good luck to all our
Yes,
middle
good
school
luck.
volleyball teams, and excited about that. But tonight we got a big one. We got the unified swim matchup, the area matchup. So
Very
excited to have
exciting.
this group of young athletes ready to roll. What are you excited today, Anthony, for tonight's competition?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. What are you excited about?
Swimming, have fun,
Yeah,
do my stuff,
I got you.
and make sure I have to win.
There you go.
That's
All right.
yep, there you
I
go.
like it. Sonny, what are you excited about for tonight?
I think I just want to see it win Brain Cup from Everfast. I was able to get a winner from. It's just sort to see the swim tomorrow from. It could be going to be a winner.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta
oh yeah,
see who's gonna
definitely.
win, right? Brian, what are you excited about? Are you gonna do a big old cannonball into the pool or what?
Hey.
Swimming, winning, and fun.
Swimming, winning, and fun. A man of few words. I like
I'm
it.
excited just to watch everybody compete and cheer them on and just watch them have fun.
Okay. So Phoebe, go ahead and keep. What so you're one of our partners, okay? So let's kind of explain Unified a little bit for those who are watching. So in Unified, we take our athletes, right? And then we partner them with other athletes, right? And so you're one of our athletes that's chosen to jump in and compete with our athletes here. And so why do it? Why should more people do it? Because we're looking for more partners, right? More people, not just in swimming, but also in basketball and track and things like that. Why, if you were talking to your friends or people from both schools, why should they join Unified Athletics?
I think because it gives you definitely a different experience on sports. You get to experience something that's a little bit different from regular sports because you also get to be a support system for these kids and also be able to become their friend and just get to know them and know that they're just like us and we're just competing with them.
But coming from you, right? So I can tell people the difference between Unified and Special Olympics, right? And things like that. But as a partner athlete, what's the difference between doing Unified versus Special Olympics?
I think the difference could be that we're like closer in age, that it's like more like together, I guess. Like we're
Would you, let me ask you this way, would you say it's in my mind when I think Unified versus Special Olympics, and I'm looking at Coach Wells over here too, but when I look at I see it as Unified's a little bit more competitive,
yes,
right? It's like it's where we really bring in it's very similar to our regular sports. Like you play basketball, like when we go in there, we want all of our kids, all of our athletes to experience that the scoreboard matters. You know what I mean? Like when I think of Special Olympics, it's a lot more, yay, all right. You know what I mean? There's like you got huggers and things like that. When you go to like a basketball game for Unified, there's some serious strategy going on. We're going to the playoffs. It's like everybody's involved. And so you tell me if I'm wrong, but being a partner in Unified versus maybe Special Olympics there's a little bit more intensity to the competition. Would you agree with something like that?
Yes, and I think also they get to experience the rivalry between Legacy and Southwest too, during their games and different things. When we're not in swim, they get to experience the rivalry because they're going against to see who's going to go to advance
to the playoffs, right?
Yes, during basketball and track at the same time.
Awesome. So Brian, what do you think? What's your goal for swimming today? What you got a time you're trying to beat, or like what's your goal today for swimming?
300.
300. Okay, you're gonna swim at 300. All right, that works for me. Anthony, I'm gonna skip Sonny for a minute because I know you're ready to be famous. So you're ready for this? So what's your goal today for today's competition?
My goal to be number 1 or number 2, but it kind of happens to be number 1.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
It's always number 1.
You know, my favorite thing that happened last year at our swim meet was, I think that you went in and it was a pretty hard. I think it was like a 200 or something like that, and you were going. I think you were backstroking or something, and it was like we were like, "Are you gonna make it?" And you're like, "No, leave me alone. I got this." And you got there, and I like the mental toughness when we talk about Titan values, like the toughness and the accountability for like I'm gonna do this. Like I might not be the fastest right now, but I'm gonna finish this race and get first. Was that what you were kind of thinking?
Yeah, fortunately I got second. It happens.
That's awesome.
Sonny, what's your goal today?
10.
10?
If 100 fast.
Yeah.
If it just went 4, 5, it just was the speed.
Yep.
And after this was 6, 7
Okay.
from power speed.
Power and
Okay,
speed. See
power
how
and
fast you can
speed,
get there, right? All right,
Yes.
I like it. Phoebe, you got a goal for today?
My goal is to win our relay. I want to
Okay.
win the 50-meter relay and the 25.
Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, so here's my fun question. All right, so Anthony, what's your most favorite story about Coach Wells or Coach Ashu or Coach Baker coaching you guys?
Love that.
Remember,
favorite-
she's still got to drive you back, by the way.
My favorite story is because she's the best coach. She got not energy to do it, and all the coaches out there they got not strength and not to do it. I want to be a coach one day, but it's kind of hard. It's
Yeah.
kind of not that hard,
Yeah.
but it's kind of easy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And coaching all that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to get in and do it, right?
Mhm.
Just tell people what
You
to
get
do.
to tell them, hey, go.
I like it. All right. Sonny, what's your favorite story about Coach Wells or Coach Ashu or Coach Baker?
Every favorite news story I've heard is just with the basketball and track and from the if you just with basketball they pass the ball
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then for the rest of the track they go running
Mm-hmm.
and the swimming and they were just swim a line
Yep.
from
Mm-hmm.
Just got to go straight, touch the
straight-
wall and come
straight
back,
the
right?
wall back.
I got you. Yep. Yep. All right, Brian. I like Brian's toe touch in basketball, about 50 at the half court range and stuff like that. But what's your most favorite story, Brian, of Coach Wells or Coach Ashu? Yeah, there you go. Let's hear it.
I did a cartwheel.
You did a cartwheel when you got an
cartwheel.
award. Yep,
That's
you all
awesome.
excited. I like it.
My favorite story is when we were practicing our dives to go in for a swim, and one of our coaches were standing Coach Megan was standing right beside the pool, and I think Sunny jumped in and she splashed her.
Did you get Coach Ashu all wet, Sonny?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
As I told you.
Just drop the cannonball on her.
Boom.
That's awesome.
I like it. Good deal. So from here, you guys go to the 13th Southwest ISDs hosting the Special Olympics regionals competition for Unified, but for all the people around and stuff. Also a warrior service event for everybody. But hope you guys sign up. Those of you who are watching. But what's exciting about that big meet? So like tonight's kind of a small meet. I think there's 3 or 4 teams that come, things like that. And as long we just got to compete, and it's kind of almost like a practice, but the first time really competing after you guys have been practicing. To be clear to everybody, you guys have been practicing since July. And this is the first time that we get to compete. Am I right? And stuff. So, when we come to the one on the 13th in a couple of weeks, what's that like when there's so many more people? What's the atmosphere like?
I think there's more at stake, so I feel like everybody tries a little bit harder because they want to be able to advance and be able to keep going. And also the crowd when it's a close like match, like they're about to hit the wall at the same time. Like I think that the like how loud and into
The energy in the
Yep, the energy of it.
just
Yeah.
makes it better.
Yeah.
Than just like
Very
a
cool.
meet where it really doesn't like
Yeah.
affect if we move on or not.
Yeah, that's cool. Anthony, what's it like swimming in front of all those people?
Scary. Kind of scary and kind of fun at the same time.
Okay. All right. Sonny, what do you like about swimming in front of all those people?
It was just swimming the line that's backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then for this to swim, just they would go back and just swim.
Yep.
Swim
You
as
just
hard
got to
as
do what you got to
can.
do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do your job. All right. Mr. Entertainer, also the star of the Penguin Project. Tell us
Yes.
a little bit why you like performing in front of big crowds. What's your favorite part when you see all those people up in the stand and it's time to jump in the water and swim? What do you like
The
about
same
it?
thing as Anthony said.
Scary? It's a little bit scary, but it makes you that scary kind of puts a little extra, gives you a little extra adrenaline, a little extra energy, right? To swim a little faster, try a little harder, right?
It's try slow.
Huh?
A slow swim.
It's a slow swim?
swim.
Yeah, okay. All right. What do you got, Carlos?
No, I'm just proud of these
It's pretty neat,
athletes.
right?
They're amazing. And then also to touch on that, I'm proud of them for also participating in the Penguin Project that comes up in January. And for those who don't know, it's where we have the sponsor, what do you call it?
Yeah,
The sponsor?
the partners.
The
Yeah.
partners, excuse me. And they act, and we've had Annie Jr., Little Mermaid Jr., excuse me, and Moana Jr., and these athletes and actors, thespians, do a fantastic job, and it's so amazing. The production, everybody from both schools and from Cosmo department all the way to Woodshop participate to make these productions come to life, and it's so amazing. And if you get a chance, go to our YouTube page, Southwest ISD TV, and look at some of the clips of it. But it's amazing. That they do a phenomenal job.
So, last thing, if we want, we got swimming's already going, but basketball is on its way. It starts in December-ish, right? So this is your chance to recruit more basketball players, right? Because we need more basketball players, we need more partners, things like that. So you're the recruiter. Each one of you gets to make a recruiting pitch for other partners to join our team. Everybody with me? Okay,
Yes.
so you got your pitch ready to roll? All right, who wants to start? Sonny, you want to start?
Yeah.
All right, tell everybody in the camera right
Yeah.
there why they should join the team,
The basketball
Legacy
team, yeah.
the Legacy Unified Basketball Team. Why should they join the team?
Yeah. So Phoenix is about the passing area. There's a back in line. I pass the ball. It's right here. The coach has said, and the friend to get go, pass the ball, and there's this one a track for line for way to get the so the gun to fire is the race.
Yeah.
And this is swim, and the front is the so they would just go for the fast and then back the line and stand up and just the rest
Yep.
of the we could go and jump up swim
Mhm.
and if it is this way it's just a speed from a swim and then go back and this is what we can stop
Yep.
from and the rest of the we can done.
Yep. There you go. So what I think you're saying too is everybody should join the Legacy Unified Team because you want to compete. You need them to help you compete,
Yes.
right? And Sonny's pretty cool. I mean, like, am I right, Sonny?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got you.
Yep.
All right, Anthony, tell everybody why they need to join the Legacy Unified Basketball Team for right now, or just a unified team, period.
We the best. Hopefully, hopefully this year we gonna beat the Dragons and we gonna take the win.
I like
I
it.
love it.
I like it. Good.
We gonna win.
There you
That's
go.
all.
I like it. All right, Brian. Why should others join the Dragon Unified Team, Brian?
Okay. They should join Dragon Unified because of win against Legacy.
They should join because it's so much fun and you get to it's better than we're better than Legacy. And
Oh.
and we also get to have lots of fun when we play and it's not a big commitment, but you should just join anyways.
So I think we're having some fun here, but I
Yes.
think if people come to the games, they're intense. Let's not get it twisted. There's been some good basketball games and things like that, and the track meets. But I think what's also pretty neat about it is afterwards is there's a lot of we're rooting for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really a lot of
Camaraderie.
like
Yeah.
camaraderie, a lot of we're all in it together that we all get to play and stuff like that. And I think when we talk about the Texas way and things, and it talks about giving respect to others, controlling of self, but really the spirit of competition is really that's what that's what unified athletics is to that we all come together so that everybody gets an opportunity to experience the intensity of preparing to win and then competing, what that means. It's not just like going out there and just playing a game. It's like it means something.
Yes.
And that's the difference that I think that people need to understand of unified athletics versus maybe just straight Special Olympics as much, is that unified is a UIL sport. That's why it's in athletics. And that we're competing, especially in basketball and track. I think 2 years ago, Southwest was 1 point away from earning a shot at state. Last year, 4 points. Legacy was 3 points away 2 years ago, probably about 9 points away in track to go into state in track last year. Southwest won a couple of nail biters in basketball to make it to the playoffs, and things like that. And so, but Legacy's on their way, right, Anthony?
Yes,
And
sir.
everything. And so for people to join, let's say it's basketball, the only rule is you can't be a basketball player. So like Phoebe can't play basketball because Phoebe's a basketball player. But if you're a football player that's looking to do something, if you're a track athlete that's looking to do something, like Phoebe said, it's not a big time commitment, but there is practice. There are a few games and things like that. And then we play and then they play each other to go to the playoffs. And then we go to the playoffs. I think we lost to Judson last year in the
Yes, we
playoff,
did.
but looking for more people to join and help us out and to continue a really cool program. That you guys got anything left? You want to say something? You good? I always forget.
Oh, yes.
So I need to quick shout out for a few people. One, we had our Kicking for Chicken at the Dragon football game the other day. Shout out to Jesus Angel, who is like a star of Scoreboard lately because he's on our first one as well. But shout out to Jesus Angel and Shannon Bendeley, who were who kicked for chicken. Angel made it. Obviously, we may have cheated a little bit because we put 2 soccer players in.
But we won't say anything.
But we won't say anything about that. But so our first 3 weeks, we had our Warriors of the Week.
Oh, yes. That's right.
So really, and at Dragonland, our very first one was Jesus Angel. Our second one was Shannon Bendeley, both soccer players. And then this week, just yesterday, we were able to give out, and Phoebe knows her well, the Dragon Warrior of the Week was Danica Milligan.
Okay.
Water polo and swimmer and everything.
Awesome.
And then at Legacy, we had our first 3 as well. And our first one was Jesus Perez from Legacy, football player. And then the baseball team, the Titan baseball team's been killing it with Zayden Ramos. And then yesterday, Ethan Macias was our Titan Warrior of the Week.
Nice.
So
Congratulations,
those are our 3
y'all.
Titan Warriors of the Week so far, and our 3 Dragon Warriors of the Week. So congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
And
Keep
look
up the good
forward
work.
to more of that and everything. So that's all I have.
Oh, that's great. So cool. All right. So that'll do it for this edition of Scoreboard. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to our special guests. Again, good luck tonight.
Good luck
Go
tonight,
Titans,
guys.
Go Dragons. He's Peter Wagner. I'm Carlos Rodriguez. And until next time, we are
Southwest. We got to practice that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna practice this. So
so
he's gonna
you just
go.
finished-
He's gonna say "we are," and then we're all gonna say Southwest. Everybody ready? You good? Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, so that's going to do it for this edition. Oh, hold on. Where was that? So we just ended on Warriors? Okay. Congratulations to both Titans and Dragon Warriors. And again, thanks to our special guest today. He's Peter Wagner. I'm Carlos Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us for Scoreboard. And as always, we are
Southwest.
Yes.